I'm so sorry, guys. I've not been here for a while now. I've been busy with school, and it's almost Halloween. So I'm like, girl, you better come and do something Halloweeny. Because the last thing I drew was this finger, guys. Um, yeah, so it's been a while, guys. But I'm so sorry I haven't been live to sketch. I've been doing spontaneous lives though, like when I go out and I see something quirky, like the dogs yesterday, and I came live. So yeah, so that's what I'm about here. Real life moments, unscripted. I don't like to have things scripted. I don't like to have things planned because when I do, guys, it's when I kind of like start getting nervous. So, or just not having the desire to want to do it. So that's why I always say on my platform, I like to keep it real and keep it spontaneous as well. So today, guys, we're just going to be doing a quick Halloween sketch. As the title says, apparently I'm saying quick, guys. So as the title says, is draw a Halloween pumpkin and jack-o'-lantern easy step-by-step drawing lesson for beginners. So I've never drawn a pumpkin before, guys. So let's see if it's going to be easy. I'm using my HB pencil. I just want to do this quickly so that I can get on with other things that I need to do today, guys. So I've been sharing a lot of Halloween like things that I've been seeing outdoors. I shared the magic trick that I tried. I've got another magic trick that I need to put out as well. So yeah, Halloween is almost here. On Saturday, I think it was Saturday, I went to town to check out what they had for Halloween. And to be honest, it wasn't really much. But there was like circus. The circus came to town. I didn't kind of like stay till the end of the circus, guys, but I did film a few things that they guided. I just need to edit it and maybe share it on here, guys. I'm just trying not to like get people on the live. So when you go live or when you film, because they haven't chosen to be on your platform, I don't really like showing people's faces. So the circus one is going to be a tricky one because there were lots of kids there, lots of adults. So I don't know if I'll be putting out that content. Yeah, but I went to town and Circus came to town, and it was kind of interesting because the weather was really bad, so it was quite windy, and the circus man actually had a few kind of like almost falling down times. So I don't know really. I don't know how I feel about sharing that content, but yeah, it was something interesting in our town because I think our town is not kind of like it's not the winter autumn town, it's mainly a summer town, but you just have to find fun things to do. There's lots of fun things, to be honest, for Halloween in our town center. So yeah, but I think it's mainly for kids, guys, and it would be weird if full grown adults like go in there and checking it out because I do love Halloween. I'm also thinking of like doing kind of like a face paint for my face on Friday to school. Yeah, so I don't know, guys, I don't like planning things. So this was the last thing we did, and today we're just going to quickly do something Halloweeny, which is how to draw a jack. Is it a lantern, a Halloween pumpkin, jack o' lantern? I've never done this before, guys. Never done this before. So we're gonna try it out, guys. I've got my HB pencil and everything that I do, guys, on here. I don't do trial runs. I kind of like see it and then yeah, bam, we just try it out and see if it works or not. And I always put my replays as well for anyone that wants to go and check it out, so feel free to. So if you guys are new on here, I'm Sasha, and then welcome to the Limbegs, welcome to my tribe. On here we try out hacks, tricks, anything anyone says it's easy for beginners, I'll try it out. Like I've tried magic, I'm going to be trying out knitting after Halloween. I'm going to be trying lots of Christmas decorations as well. We're going to try Christmas hacks that is cheap and easy, and there's nothing really kind of like bank breaking or money breaking in the bank or whatever you call it. So we're going to be trying few things for Christmas as well. So let's just get Halloween out of the way and then we'll proceed to the next adventure. So yeah, so how to draw a pumpkin. The guy says to draw a circle, so I'm thinking, should I use my cutting board lead thing? Guys, I got myself a compass, but to be honest, I don't even want to try using the compass, guys. Like, it's too complicated for me at this stage of my life. I think it's just too much. So I'm just going to use a plastic, easier for me than compass, and like it's too technical, guys. So draw a circle. So let us start. Even though his circle is not like circle, but it is circle. So I don't know if you guys can see. Is there a shadow on here? The lighting. Okay, maybe good. So his is not really a circle. So I'm just going to use very thin lines, because that way I can always go back and erase. So yeah, so I always try to start with very thin lines, like so. And so apparently this is meant to be easy for beginners, and I've never drawn a pumpkin before. First time. Okay, so I've drawn a circle, even though mine is too circly. Man, I think that was a bad idea, guys. Mine is actually very circly, but I'm going to use it as an outline, right? Okay, so that's what I'm going to say to myself. So I'm going to use it like a template to draw my circle, because this is, I mean, a pumpkin is not this round, is it? No, it's not. So let's see, guys. Let's see. I need to like go back, and I was just trying to do the lazy way, but let's see. So it says to draw a circle, so I'm just going to draw it inside this round one, and then we'll just erase the one that I did before. Because I know pumpkins are not really circle, are they? So I'm just using very thin strokes. So that was a bad idea what I did with the round circle, but I was just feeling to. I hope you guys have been having a good week, days. It's been a while since I came on here. When was the last time I came on here, guys? I came on here on the 21st. Oh my. So it's been a week since I came on here, guys, to sketch. Okay, so now let me just erase this, my other one. This eraser is a bit weird now, guys. I don't know if it's almost done. When do you know when this eraser is done? I don't know. Oh man. Guys, I'm busy erasing what I've done. Oh, that was really bad idea, guys. Don't try to use the plastic. I'm gonna have to start all over. So I'm just going to erase everything completely, because this silly eraser actually erased everything. So let's just start all over again, guys. I'm just trying to erase it properly. Let's just start all over again, and no shortcuts this time, guys. No shortcuts. So I'm just going to do what he's done, draw a circle, but not a proper circle, guys. So let's see. So I'm using like thin strokes, and then when I'm happy with how the circle is, then I would what they call it, I would darken it. And I'm using the HB pencil from Faber-Castell or Faber-Castell, water-based vanish pencil, Faber-Castell, I think. So guys, let's do it this way. I still remember when I used to when I started sketching, I used to be nervous to do circles, but now it's like I'm beginning to be a pro. There's some mark here now. What's happening? Oh, it's just something. I came off from the thing. Hi, hi. Hi, Kamlabo. Kamlabo. Hi, hi. Hi. Welcome on here. So I've done the circle now. It's not that dark yet, but let me do the, what do you call this thing? He says to do this, the handle of the pumpkin. So we're going to try that one. We're going to do that one. So it says to do here. And everything I do, I just try to do it light. And then, so we're doing the stem. Yeah, I can't believe it's been like 7 days since I sketched. It's just, guys, because it's like school. By the time I get back from school, I'm just like, I need to like do my assignments. I need to start understanding Svenska. And yeah, so I've been just busy focused on school. So you guys bear with me. Whenever you don't see me sketching, it's not because I've gone MIA. It's just I'm trying to focus on school. I am drawing a pumpkin, Kamlabo. I'm drawing a pumpkin. So it's in light of Halloween. I think pumpkins are very common in America. Let me remove this one from here because I actually didn't see your message. I have to like twist my face to like see it. So let me just plug this on. So yes, I'm drawing a pumpkin. I think this is very common in America. Even in Sweden here, guys, like I've seen quite a lot of pumpkins everywhere. But I think it's American thing, right? Because like I hear like Thanksgiving in America, people have like pumpkin pies and stuff like that. So I think it's probably more common in America. I've never had pumpkin pie before. So I'm drawing the I'm trying to draw the stem of this thing. And Kamlabo, I'm not an artist. A year ago I discovered I could sketch, and ever since then I've been sketching. So everything I sketch, I'm self-taught. I look at content creators that sketch, and then I just kind of like copy what they do. So I've never been to an art school before. So bear with me. So yeah, so I just need to try and get this stem looking okay because it looks a bit dodgy. So yeah, so I am drawing a pumpkin in light of Halloween because Halloween is my favorite time of the year. It's not just Halloween though, because it's All Saints Day, and it's a very special time for me, guys. It's time when kind of reflect and remember the ones we've lost, the people we've lost. And yeah, so that's mainly why when I say I love Halloween is because that's the day I remember people that I care about that are no longer, especially my elder brother. Yeah, so well, I think about him every day. So but it's just that day is the day we kind of reflect more, guys. So I just need to erase this bits. It didn't work that way. So you see what I always say, make them light sketch, and then that way you can always go back and erase your mistakes. I noticed that whenever I've not been sketching for a while, it feels very hard for me when I sketch. Oh, does it matter if the stem isn't that whatever? Makeup for you. Hi, 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 makeup for you. Hi, welcome on here. Guys, it's just not looking right. It's not looking. I like it to be exactly how the artist did it. And so yeah. So bear with me, guys. Yeah, so we're drawing a pumpkin makeup for you to see if it's actually easy for beginners. I've never drawn a pumpkin before. I'm going to leave this stem like this, guys, because the stem doesn't have to be perfect, right? But then I noticed that his pumpkin here kind of raised up and went down. Man, I'm not really happy with this pumpkin thing, guys. It's just not giving pumpkin. Yeah, so it's been like a week since I came on here. It's weird to sketch. And I noticed that when I don't sketch that frequent, when I come back to it, I feel a bit nervous. And I suppose that's what's happening now, guys. The pumpkin doesn't look right. Doesn't look right. Guys, I drew a cat. And I can't believe that drawing a cat was actually very easy. So how come drawing simple things are usually very hard? Like when I drew the cat, it was so easy. I never thought it was going to be easy to draw a cat. And I was actually meant to come back and draw a dog, guys, but bear with me. I will draw that dog as well. But yeah, so the cat was really, really easy. But now a pumpkin is, I don't know. I think the simple things are the ones that are very hard for me. Okay, so I'm trying to draw the circle to make the pumpkin. I think it looks okay-ish now. I don't know. Yeah, so it does look okay-ish now. And then the next thing he says to draw is to draw the triangle for the nose. So we're going to draw the triangle here. So we do the nose here. Has anyone ever drawn a pumpkin before, or is it just me overthinking it? Because this is my first ever pumpkin drawing. And then he says to draw the lips, or sorry, the smile, or the teeth, the mouth, sorry guys, the mouth. So we're going to do here. Oh, hold on. We're going to do here, so the mouth goes here, and then it goes down. Guys, I drew a cat, right? And this cat was so easy to do. Why is it that this pumpkin looks a bit dodgy for me to do? Like, I never thought I could draw this cat very easy, but I noticed that the simple things are the hardest things for me. So we're going to draw, let me see. Move. Okay. Pause. Okay, so then he goes down here. And then I know you may not be able to see it properly, but don't worry, guys. I will darken it. And then he goes here. And then the smiley face goes here. And then he takes it down. So I think he says it's to draw a 3D pumpkin. So that's what we're actually doing. So kind of like a 3D effect. And then he goes over here. And then it's just like the magic tricks, guys. I've been trying my hands on magic tricks. And man, when you have big hands like myself, like my hands are really, really big, like I was born this way, guys. And when you have, no, I wasn't really born this way. Like my hands started off very little, but my hands have always been like this. Even when I was very, very slim, my hands are very, like this side of my hands are really, really like a bit big. So yeah, so when you have hands like that, it's really hard to do magic trick, guys. I have tried, There's one that I did, I've just edited it, and I kind of feel ashamed putting that out because magic is mainly about the hands and the eyes, right? Your hands and your eyes. But my hands are just a big letdown, guys. So I don't know if I will still be doing any more magic tricks because the ones that I've done is shocking. So trying to draw the teeth, the mouth, or whatever you call it, guys. I cannot pronounce, your white when you eat, where you chew it. For some reason, I just cannot pronounce that thing properly without it sounding very weird. So that's why I call it mouth. So bear with. There's supposed to be smiley face here. So how come mine looks like it's falling down? Like mine is not that. It needs to be, I don't know. Mine looks like, man, this smiley face needs to go this way. So I need to erase this ones. So I need this one to go a little bit up like this. So that way it's balanced, yeah. And then goes down. Goes down. And then, so I think it's like very curvy. And then it goes down. And then it just comes in here. Let me see if I did it right now. Oh man. Still doesn't look right, guys. It doesn't look balanced. Doesn't look balanced. I think it's just because I'm always on the quest to make things look exactly as I see them. And sometimes that's a bad thing because I make things look too complicated then. Guys, it's just so it's so weird now. So weird. So I'm going to try again and do it this way. And then, oh, does it matter if this pumpkin is a bit bendy? I don't think it matters though. It just doesn't sit right. Let me see. It doesn't sit right that way. So maybe it's meant to go this way like so. And then it comes down. And then it goes up. And it goes down. And then like this. Oh, man. Guys, I'm just going to leave it like this. A simple pumpkin cannot be this hard to do. Surely it can't be this hard to do. Surely it cannot be this hard. Just need to make it a bit sharp. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't look balanced, but I don't know. I absolutely don't know. Anyway, guys, so the mouth's done. Doesn't look right, but let's see. So then he draws the eyes, which he says it's like kind of like a bendy triangle. So we're going to go over here. So make the eyes here bendy. So not like a very sharp triangle. And then you go over here. And then you go over here. So I am using a HB pencil to do the outline, and then after that, then I can darken it. So he says to do this one here. So bend the eyes and curvy over here. See? And then take it a little bit high up and then drop it down. So looking back, it does look okay-ish though, but the nose needs some adjusting, guys. Hi Enoch. Hi. Is it Enoch? Enoch. Hi. So I'm just going to redraw the triangle. So the good thing about sketching with pencil is that you can always go back, take a step back and see if you've done it right. And you can always like erase your mistakes. So that's the good thing about using a pencil, guys, for me. And don't press hard on the pencil until you're happy with how it's turned out. And then once you're happy with how it's turned out, then yeah, you can press hard. So I think it's my circle that is the problem, guys. So I'm just going to like try and adjust my circle, and then maybe that way the pumpkin starts to look like a pumpkin that I really think I can see in front of me. So I'm just going to drop here down like so. Like so. And then as soon as I'm happy with how it looks, then we will darken the whole thing, and then you guys will be able to see it. So here as well, I don't think I'm happy with how here is, so I'm just gonna go down here like so, because I think that's what he actually did. Come to think of it, so he goes back in. I can actually see it here now. He makes it look a bit dipped in. Ah, okay. So over here, he makes it look a bit dipped in like this. No wonder I just could not, mine was not looking that good. So he goes over where the circle is, and then he draws out another kind of like curvy shape. Let's see. I'm just gonna do it again here. So he goes in and he kind of gives it a shape here, because the pumpkin is not actually like completely circle, is it? So go in here, go out here, and then we just add it here like so. I think this was how he's done it. I'm just going to leave it like this for now. Hold on, guys. So over here, hi guys, so we are drawing a pumpkin in light of Halloween. Maybe I'm going to try making pumpkin pie, like the American pumpkin pie for like Thanksgiving. I'm not American, but I hear a lot of like, when I watch programs, I hear like them saying we're making pumpkin pies and stuff like that. I've never tried it before. I don't even know what it tastes like. I've actually never eaten a pumpkin before, to be honest. I don't think I've ever bought one. I can't remember. I don't think I've ever bought a pumpkin. Okay, so like this, and then here now, I think it's too wide open there. So I think over here, we need to like reduce the size. I never thought drawing this would be this complicated, guys. Hi guys, hi, welcome to the Lindberghs. Today we are drawing a pumpkin. If you guys are new on here, welcome guys. On here we try out hacks, tricks, anything anyone says it's easy for beginners, we try it out. I'm sure kids can actually draw this better than me, guys. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Anyway, okay, so I think this is okay-ish. And then the next thing he says to do is to draw the lines. So seeing as we're happy with how it is now, I'm going to go ahead and press harder on it because it does look like a pumpkin, guys. So I'm just going to press harder so that we can see. So yeah, as I was saying about the magic tricks, I think hi Skibidi Doo. Is this Skibidi Doo? I'm so sorry if I can't pronounce your name. Hi. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long while, I think. I haven't seen you on here. Hope you're keeping well. So yeah. So so I'm just trying to darken it now because I think this is the best I can do. Oh yeah, I remember your name now, random, yeah, but not when I call it Skibidi Doo. Skibidadoo, like Skibidooby. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Hi, random, how you doing? It's been a while. So I'm just trying to darken this. So in light of Halloween, random, yes, I remember your name now. Yeah, my brain just clicked. I remember your name. In light of Halloween, we are drawing a pumpkin. It's been a while since I came on here. So I'm like, I better come on before Halloween is over. Yeah, it is. It's like, I want to try and pronounce it. Skibidi dog. Skibidi dog. Skibidi dog? Skibidi dog. It's like tongue twisting though, but it's cool. It's a unique one. Reminds me of Scooby Dooby because I used to like Scooby. Is it Scooby Dooby? Now I'm confused. Now pronouncing that has made me confused. Yeah, I used to love watching that when I was younger. Scooby Dooby. So yeah, so I'm just darkening it. Yeah, I love that on Sundays. I used to watch that a lot. I still love cartoon, guys. Like I'm like a cartoon person. Like if I could watch cartoon every day, I probably would. But some days I just don't watch them because like it just reminds me of my cartoon partner, my elder brother. We used to watch cartoons a lot together, and he's no longer here. So yeah, so sometimes it's kind of like emotional for me to watch cartoons. Tom and Jerry, Pinky the Brain, Ninja Tortoise or Tortoise. I don't know how they pronounce it. We used to watch that a lot. Barney and Friends, yeah, RoboCop, so many like geeky cartoons. They call it geeky, but we will just call it fun cartoons. So guys, I'm just trying to darken this. With the HB pencil. And then after that, we can then continue. So I always start with like light shades, and then once I'm happy, then I go down with the dark ones, like thickener. So that's what I'm doing. You'll probably be able to see it now. Oh, bless you, Random. Maybe one day I would actually draw Scooby Dooby as well, the dog. Oh yeah, I drew a cat, and I've been meaning to draw a dog. So I think I am going to draw a Scooby Doo dog. Yeah, I will check to see if there's any content creator that's done that, and then that way I can know how to draw it, because without watching how other people do it, I absolutely have no idea how to do it, guys. So yeah, I will do that. I'm just trying to darken it. I actually thought like drawing a pumpkin is very easy. So I think it's probably me just overanalyzing everything like I always do. Oh, thank you, Random. Thank you. Thanks. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome, welcome. And don't forget, you can turn on your post notification as well. So that way you can get a notification whenever I come live. Like yesterday, Random, on my way back from school, I saw like, I don't know if you call them flocks of ducks, not dog, because every time I kind of like use Google to say, Google, how explain what ducks are. Do you know what Google writes back? A dog is a blah blah. I'm like, not a dog, a dog. So I think my pronunciation sometimes make Google just start giving me weird names. So yesterday on my way back from school, guys, I saw like, I don't know if you call them flock of ducks. They were like on land. Usually I see them on the by the river, like on the river, on the water. But this time, yesterday, they were like all out, and there were about 50 of them. And then, do you know, as soon as they saw me, they all just quietly just went back into the water. And I'm like, how did they even know? Like, I don't think they saw me. I think they probably heard my footstep coming, and they all just went back in the water. So I actually went live. I was like trying to go live quickly so that I can show you guys the ducks on land. By the time I came on live, guys, they were already gone in. And then instead, like the rain just came down on me, guys. By the time I got home, I was like, I was like, well, yeah, I was like somebody that's been standing by the whatever on the rain for like a long time. So yeah, so it was actually fun though, like walking home in the rain until when I go home, guys. And then the cold started, the headache started from the rain. But yeah, it was fun yesterday. Like those are the kind of moments that I like to share with you guys, like real life moments. Like just you see something, you turn on your camera and you just start to film it. Those are the kind of lives that I like to do, because I just think life is about like life is full of surprises, and it's nice to just share those surprises with people you care about. And I care about you guys, even though most of you I don't, or yeah, most of you I don't know physically, but for the fact that you guys are part of my tribe, I just want to share every special moment with you guys. So welcome to the family, Random. Welcome to our tribe. So on this stem thing, he actually did some like kind of like, I don't know what you call it, lines or sticks. I don't know. I would call it sticks, but he did something like that over here. So I'm just going to draw that on. Kind of like, it doesn't have to be really straight, because pumpkins are kind of like not like perfect, right? Like on the news the other day, guys, I saw like a town, but I missed the name of the town. It was in Sweden. That was their town center had like massive like pumpkins, and they were carving them out, guys. These pumpkins were not like orange color, they were like almost like light cream, and they were carving it out, and it looked so amazing. But because like I skipped the town it was, so I don't know what town it is. Oh, thank you so much, Random. Thank you. Thanks. So yeah, so I was saying about the pumpkin thing, right? Yeah, so do you know my brain? It goes like sometimes I just start to say something and I completely forget what I'm about to say. But yeah, so that town had like an amazing like setup for Halloween. And I wish I still remember the name of the town, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, just to see those pumpkins, they looked fake, but they were actually real, guys. It looked actually fake, but it was real. Yeah, actually, random. In the past, all I could draw was stick insects, guys. Random. That's the only thing I could draw. And then a year ago, like I always share this story. I was bored in class, or not bored, like I just could not understand the language then. And then I decided to draw Jerry. And ever since then, I've been drawing. Like, so yeah, so the only thing I ever thought I could do was draw a stick insect. And apparently now there's I did see this hack of like a posh sticking set. So I think I'll be trying that out as well. How to draw like a posh sticking set. Oh, hi Fanny. Hi. Hi, how you doing? Oh, bless, it's been a while. I hope you're keeping well. It's been like maybe 5 days since I came on and I saw you. Hi. Yeah, funny. Yesterday I went live by the river, and I saw those ducks. Hi. So yeah, funny. I saw those ducks that I went live on the other day, and they saw me, and they all. I don't know if you call them sprung. They all sprung back into the river. So yeah, I don't think you came on yesterday when I did the live, because it was quite quick, and then I just ran and turned it off because it was raining. Yeah, so yeah, that was yesterday, and I actually remembered you when I went live. I hope you're okay, Fanny. Yeah, so yesterday was kind of cool to see those ducks by the river. But I don't know why there's so many of them though. Like, I know you actually said to me, Fanny, that that they get cold by the way they flap their wings. But yesterday they were actually on land, which is kind of like interesting. And that was why I wanted to do it live, and then they just disappeared on me. I never knew ducks could walk so quick. They literally just went back into the sea. Not sea, guys. What do you call that thing? The river, the lake? It's actually a river, guys. Yeah, they just went really quick into the river. Before I could even like, I actually didn't even give the life a title, and they just disappeared on me. So he's actually doing like a 3D of the pumpkin. So I think I need to go back in here, and I think this is where my problem is going to start, guys, because I've made it very thin. Oh, bless you, Fanny. And Fanny, do you know your name? The other day I was looking at the calendar. So Swedish calendars, every day has a name for it. And I actually saw your name on the calendar. And I was like, oh, so this is actually kind of like a Swedish name, because I saw the name Fanny, and I just thought of you. I was like, because when I saw your name was the first time I've ever heard that name. And then when I saw it on the calendar, and I was like, it makes sense now. So yeah. So because in England, excuse me, I've never heard that name before. And I can't remember what date it is, but that's for next year's calendar. So I was actually looking at 2026 calendar, and I saw your name, Fanny, on one of the dates. And I was like, oh, I remember. Your name is also Fanny. So every day, guys, is like I learned so much about life in Sweden, the culture, and yeah, the names, and seeing names on calendars as well. So like Frederick, there is Vivienne, There's so many names for each days of the calendar, and it's quite cool. It's really, really cool. So I'm doing a 3D of the mouth of this thing. He says that you can actually paint it or you do a 3D. So I've decided to do a 3D because I'm not confident with painting yet. So let's see. So he goes this way. And when I'm happy with it, then I will darken it, guys. So we're doing a 3D of the mouth. Like so. And then over here it goes like this. And then goes like this. So I don't know if I got it right, but he says to do it 3D. But I think I made a mistake here then. Oh, okay, Fanny. Thank you so much for stopping by and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Bye, Fanny. Bye-bye. Bye. So I think I need to like adjust this one, guys, because it looks a bit thin from this side. I don't know how he did it. I don't know why his is like popping out so better than mine. So I'm just going to try and drop it down a little bit like this, right? And then yeah, so let's just drop it down like this, and then let's see. Oh, bless, guys. It's nice to see like my tribe popping on here. It's really nice. Really, really nice. Especially it's been a while since I came on here. So I do apologize. It's because like I've just been busy with school. When I come back from school, I have to study. I have to do my hem lesson. I really want to give it my all. So whenever I don't come live, it's not because I don't want to like check in on you guys, but it's just because of school. Just know that, okay, she's trying her best to study hard. So, got to study hard so I can go and join my friends on the in the advanced class. So that's what's actually keeping me going, knowing that I need to go and join my besties in the advanced class. So kind of miss them. Like it's not the same without them in the class. It's not the same. But I've got beautiful, amazing people there now in our class that keep me in line because I can be very unserious. So it's nice. As one of my classmates that I don't know if she actually knows this, I nicknamed her my mom because she kind of like, she says to me, "Are you not cold, Sasha? Wear a jacket." I just find it so sweet. I don't want to mention her name because she may not want her name mentioned, but she's just the nicest person. Like she says to me, "Sasha, have you studied? Did you study at home?" And she's just so nice. Like it's amazing how nice people can be. And yeah, so she's constantly checking on me and she's like, "Wear a jacket." And I'm like, "But I sweat a lot when I wear a jacket." And she was like, "No, you're going to catch cold," and which is true. And I caught cold from not wearing jackets in school. So yeah, so it's nice to see people that kind of care for other people. And that's the reason why I kind of like started this YouTube channel, is to just to just gather all the positive people, all the nice people together. And in my SFE class, guys, they are just amazing group of women and men. Everyone is very helpful. Everyone is very nice to each other. We want everyone to succeed. And it's just the most beautiful feeling. Like, and I've never been in a setting where people are like cheering on for other people to succeed as much as I have encountered in my SFE class, guys. Whenever I go to school, I come home feeling very, very happy. So that's a positive. That's a positive. Getting people from different countries all together, seeing how people's cultures mix with other cultures and how they kind of care for each other. It's just so nice. I think I keep going on about it because I'm not used to people being genuinely nice to people. Like, I don't really want to name countries, but there's some countries that we would say enemy of progress, the people that don't want you to progress. Yeah, so but it's nice to see like countries that come together and all they do is root for each other. And that's what I've experienced with SFE, guys. After my SFE, I would never forget that every country is not the same. I just wish some African countries can be like that, where you cheer on for each other, because you just never know. So I've done this 3D thing to the best of my ability, right? So now we're going to draw the line. So he says to draw like lines because we're trying to do 3D, right? So thin lines over here. Doesn't have to be, oh no, my hands were going, guys. I was about to say it doesn't have to be straight, but so we're doing like, how did mine just go this way now? So we're drawing elusive lines, but I need to erase this one. So yeah, so that's one good thing about life in UK and studying SFE is that different cultures come together and you see how supportive people are, and it's just something new to me, guys. So we're going to do curvy lines but very soft down here and down here. And then he did another one over here. So kind of like from here to here, and then down here. Wait, did it touch over there? How is mine just going very deep in like this? Okay, guys, I just need to erase my double lines. Kind of too much lines there. So guys, we're drawing a pumpkin in case if you're wondering what she's doing. In light of Halloween, it's been 7 days since I came on here. So I apologize for not being here as frequent. I'm trying to like study hard so that I can go and join my crew. So that I can go and join my beautiful crew. So, and then this one goes over here. I knew this thing poking out here was for a reason, guys. So that one is done, and then he goes over here and he does the same. Remember, just one line like so, and then he goes down here. Goes down like that. So guys, we're drawing a 3D pumpkin. A 3D pumpkin. And then over here, okay, so that's where this one goes, like so. I knew this thing he did at the bottom here was for a reason, guys. And then it goes like so. How is mine not the same line now, man? Mine is not the same line, guys. So I have to erase this one. We are doing a 3D pumpkin. And it's supposed to be quick, but nothing I do when it comes to easy sketches ever quick. Okay, so I've done that one. Let's erase this. I need to erase this. I need to erase this, guys. I don't know why I'm happy today. I'm just so happy that I kind of like came on here, guys. I was actually hesitating. I was like, oh, I don't know. Some days are like, I don't know. It's just so hard for me, guys. So hard for me to explain. Some days I just think I just feel really overwhelmed with everything. And oh yeah, guys. So back to what I was saying. I just remembered what I was saying to you guys. I think I was talking about the circus that came to town, right, on Saturday. So I went to this circus place, guys. So as I was filming it, there was a time, okay, bearing in mind that this circus guy, sometimes he tried to stand on the thing and he kind of like lost his balance because it was kind of windy. So there was a time he was actually looking for people to come and do a trick with, like he wanted 4 adults. And do you know what I was saying to my mind in myself? And like he kept looking at me and I was like, don't choose me, don't choose me. Whatever you're doing, don't choose me. Can you imagine choosing me and wanting to lift me up? You cannot lift me up. And he looked at me. I think he clocked me, and he probably in his mind is like, oh no, this girl is too big. I'm not going to choose her. So you can imagine trying to, because I think he was trying to lift 4 people up. And I was like, if you know what's good for yourself, don't pick me, because if you do, you're going to have chronic backache. And he actually didn't pick me. He picked 4 kind of like slim people. And I was like, good choice, man. Good choice. Do not pick me. It's not only going to be embarrassing for you, to be embarrassing for me as well. Yeah, I was so petrified. I was like, please don't. Because I don't like when people are kind of doing this kind of like show things and then they come to try and choose me. Don't do it, because it's just not going to end well. So yeah, but it was really interesting. That was my first ever circus show. I've never been to any, and I didn't actually stay till the end, guys, because I think the show was actually mainly for kids. And the wind was so bad, so the poor man was almost falling. So, and I just didn't want to be there when he fell and broke his back or something. So I left. Well, like I said, I don't know if I'll be able to share that content. If I can blur people's faces, then yes, I would. But if I can't, because there were kids there, I don't really want to. Yeah, I don't think it's right for me to do that. Share kids' faces on there, because there were lots of kids in the circus, and that was my first ever circus. I think now, guys, I will actually try and go to a circus thing, because I do like clowns. I love like those kind of like whimsical, nautical, kind of like dark stuff. So I do love things like that. So okay, so I've done this 3D thing, but I think this one needs to be a bit smaller. So I think I need to go this way with this and then take it in here. So let's see. So I'm just going to erase this one here. It doesn't make sense. And that's why I always say, start with light strokes, step back, look. Are you happy with it? Then you continue. If you're not happy with it, then you can adjust it. So I think I'm happy with the way it is now. And let's see what next he does. So I don't know if you guys can see it already. It's a pumpkin. We're doing a 3D pumpkin, guys. So he says this is easy one for beginners. So after doing that, what else? So he starts to shade, guys. So he says, okay, so if I'm happy with this now, I can just darken it. So some of them looked erased. So now that I'm happy with how it is, I'm just going to darken here, guys. So over here like so, and then here. And guys, I was actually expecting a lot more Halloween stuff from the shops, but it wasn't that much. But I don't think Halloween is like a big celebration like that. Like I said once, in England, there's always trick-or-treating. in Sweden here, I haven't actually heard any kids knocking to trick or treat. So maybe because there isn't much of this thing for Halloween, so that's probably why the shops don't stock a lot more. So I did the best I could with all the shops that I went to, and I was actually meant to go to this shop called Eco, but man, the shop is so far away from here, guys. Like from Helsingborg, the shop is like in Malmo. So why would you put all the shops? I think there were like two Echo shops in Malmo, and there's none in Helsingborg. So yeah, I just thought of it. It takes 1 hour 20 minutes to get there from where I am, and just to go and see the Halloween section. And in the end, I was like, no, I can't be like I just can't do it. But yeah, so if you guys are watching, try and put one of your shops in like Viela. Like, I mean, put it closer to other people. Because it's a shame though, because like I see a lot of adverts of Echo shops and like not Echo the shoe shop though. Bear with my accent. Eco EKO, not ECCO. Eco, right? The store. Yeah, I wish you guys actually had like a store closer, because I was actually going to go and vlog, but when I thought of it, I was like, no, it's just too far away for me. 1 hour, 20 minutes just to go to a shop to check out their Halloween stuff. So perhaps if I was passing through there, then yes, but just to go out of my way to go to the shop, guys, unfortunately, I couldn't. So I ended up going to Airbabe or Oebeb. I went to Rooster. I went to my lovely Ika Maxi. I was meant to go to Lidl, guys, but I was just thinking to myself, would Lidl have anything? I don't know, though. I don't know. I should actually go there, but Halloween is on Friday. So perhaps before Friday, I'll just pop into Lidl and check them out and see what they have. I don't think Klaus had anything, Klaus Olsen, if that's what they call it, how they pronounce it. So yeah, so I went to those shops, and that's the best I could do with Halloween over here. So now he says to darken here. So I'm going to switch to a 2B pencil because it's softer and blacker. So that's the set that I'm using, guys. I've been using it for quite a long time, and you can tell that my favorite ones are all these ones that have gone down. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other colors though. So he says to darken, so we're going to use 2B pencil to shade here. Let's see what he does. Oh yeah, keep going, keep going. Okay, so he shaded there, there's this though. So we're going to shade here, guys. So it said here has to be darker, and I decided to use the 2B, but perhaps I should have used the darker one, guys. I just need to press harder. So this is how to make a 3D pumpkin. I will try and come back live again tomorrow, guys. After school tomorrow, I will try and come live, and maybe we'll try and do some Halloween witch's head or something. Yeah. So we just going to darken here. 2B pencil, and then the inside of here as well. So try and press a little bit harder. I actually can't wait to go to Stockholm for Christmas. Like, I can't wait to go and see the Christmas tree in Stockholm. I've never actually been to Stockholm on Christmas Day. I don't think I have. So yeah, and apparently they've got the biggest tree in Europe, in Stockholm. So I can't wait to go and check that out as well. Everything is happening very quick. Everything is happening very quick. And it's my birthday soon, which I don't like talking about because it means I'm getting older. It means I'm getting older. and I don't want to be older. Guys, I think I've made a mistake somewhere here. I've just done a line. It's just gonna end up going off. Yeah. So we darken here, and then we also darken here. We use the 2B pencil to do this bit. We use the 2B pencil. Yeah, so what am I going to talk about whilst I'm sketching? Yeah, I've talked about the magic trick that I tried my hands on. I'm going to try my hands on knitting. I'm going to try my hands on maybe skiing. I don't know, guys. I don't like planning things. I don't like to plan. We'll see how. And yeah, and I'm also sharing hotels that we've been to this year, guys. That's another thing. Just to inspire us with the deco, guys. Like, I don't know, there's something about looking at hotel rooms that kind of like make me want to go home and kind of like dream about doing up my room, because like my favorite part of my house is my bedroom, guys. Anyone that knows me will know that, will tell you guys that I do love to sleep. And lately I've been enjoying my sleep because, so in the summer, I got myself a microfiber bedding, right? Which I have vlogged about. I've raved about it. Thanks to that bedding, guys. During the summer, I wasn't sweating as much as that. In fact, I wasn't actually sweating when I was in bed. But I noticed that this winter, I think because like our heating has been reduced as well. I think they said something about the commune decided to reduce the heating just to save money. So the house is getting a bit cold. Maybe not that cold for me because the fans are still on. But when you lie down in bed, guys, for some reason my feet get really, really cold. So we decided to go to Yusk to get a duvet, because I've not been using the inside duvet, not the duvet cover. And there's this duvet that I got from Yusk. Man, it feels like I'm in a hotel room. And I suppose that's why I decided to start sharing like my trips, like all the hotels we've been to inspire us. Because every time I go into those hotel rooms, I'm like, how come these duvets feel so soft and so cold and so nice? And then when I go home, mine is completely different. So I decided to go to Yusk and I got the best duvet, inside duvet, that now when I lay in bed, it feels like I'm in a hotel room, guys. And I was like, I've got to share like inspiration. We all need that little inspiration to like help us like with the days getting darker. On Sunday, we actually turned the hand of time, and it's just we all need that our comfort. And mine is my bed, guys. My bedroom is just, nah, that's why I call home when I come in. So yes, I've been sharing quite a lot of like what do they call it? Hotel room inspirations. So I've been working my way from the most recent to the beginning of the year. So I'll be sharing that on both my lifestyle channel and my travel channel as well. Just to give us inspiration, guys, because sometimes when I look at all those hotel rooms, it inspires me. I'm like, okay, I want to have this kind of lampshade, I want to have this kind of stuff in the bedroom to help me sleep better and stuff like that. So yeah, I am sharing that on my platform as well. So let's get inspired. Okay, so he darkened here. So I'm still using the 2B pencil. Is it 2B? Yeah, 2B pencil to darken here. So we are creating a 3D illusion. I think the difficult thing was getting the roundness right of the pumpkin, because I started by using a plastic. I thought using a plastic was going to help me with the circle, but no, 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 guys. Just stick to using your hands and your eyes to try and draw the circle, because it's not actually a full circle. You can see there's like some bendy here. So yes, I think that was the most difficult thing with the pumpkin. Every other thing I think has been okay. I think it's just because I overanalyze everything when I do things, I just want it to be perfect, or else I start feeling like it wasn't good enough. So, because I'm sure like even kids can draw a pumpkin better than myself. But then coming from me that I have never thought in my life I could draw. So I think this is an achievement for me. Anything I draw to me is kind of like an achievement because like I just didn't think I would draw. So we just what do you call it? Darkening the in here without going over, guys. I love this to be so soft. You can press harder and then it becomes really dark as well because it says to darken in here, right? I'm just trying to concentrate so that I don't go over. I don't go over the line. Don't go over the line. Tran. Yeah, so I think this is actually kind of easy. Easy-ish. Okay, so we need to finish here. And I think it's almost done. So this is how to draw a 3D pumpkin. Easy for beginners apparently. And I think it is. But I still think drawing the cat was more easier for me. I don't know why. I actually thought that cat was going to be very, very hard. I think the worst thing I ever drew was that squirrel monkey, guys. I'll keep saying it. And okay, so we've done here. So the insides of the pumpkin is dark, like so. I think here needs. Okay, so I think that's how that's meant to be. Have I gone and overdone it now? I think I have overdone it. This side wasn't supposed to be dark. So I'm just going to erase there. Yep. That was a mistake on my part. And then I'm just going to put it back like so. So after darkening here, he says to lighten. So we're going to use the HB for this bit. So this bit has to be light. I think it's to create that 3D effect or 2D effect. What's different between 2D and 3D? I absolutely have no idea. So back to HB pencil to do this bit. So quiet. Sometimes I miss Africa, guys. In Africa, it's usually very noisy. Like when you're like in the house, you can hear kids playing. Sometimes I miss that. I miss like my childhood in Africa. So noisy and like, but things are not the same anymore. It's not like how it used to be where kids can play easily outside. I don't think. So quiet. So we're doing here as well. Light shading. Don't press too hard with your HB pencil now. So 2B HB. And we started with a HB as well. So the initial sketch was in HB. So we do over here. We do over here. Don't know if you guys can see the pumpkin coming out though. I think I can see it a bit when I step back. And then we do here as well. And then we do here. And then we do here. Guys, I don't know if you guys have been watching the American news. I was watching the White House, the is it West Wing or the East Wing being demolished. Oh, that really makes me sad. So, my question is for Americans, guys. How are you guys doing with everything happening? I don't really like being political on here, even though I'm kind of like I am into politics. Like I really, really like politics, but I just want to find out how are you guys doing with everything happening there. Okay, so I've darkened all here. And what else did he do? So let's see. So then after doing that, he then goes, okay, stay still. So okay, after doing that, he goes in, he makes here dark. So we're going to just darken this line, 2B pencil. Just going to lower it first. I'm shading here. And then I can then use the HB pencil, tilt it down. To shade here, like so. How do you go to Wonderland over the hills and on? So the outwards will be lighter. So let me just do those bits first. I'm using my HB pencil for this bit, and then we'll work on the dark bits. And just do all here first. I don't think he actually blended it still, so that's why I'm kind of like tilting the pencil. Beyond the sea. So now we're going to darken here. So these lines have to be dark. Oh man, what have I done here? This bit doesn't look right this way. Doesn't look right there. Da, 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 da. Can always come back and work on that because I'm not happy with that. Yeah, I'm not happy with this one here, so I will come back for it. Right now, let me just finish off here. So this one is meant to be dark here, like so, to create that illusion. Like so, try and make it a little bit fatter. And then we can do this one. Light strokes. I think I can actually see the pumpkin coming to light. After this, we'll take a step back and then we'll check it out. So this is my first time ever drawing a pumpkin, guys. I've never done this before. I've never even thought of doing it. I'm not happy with this one here, but like I said, I'll come back to it. So this one over here, so light strokes, right? Light strokes. Apparently you can also paint it if you want, but I'm just trying to do what he's done, the 3D effect or 2D effect, 3D. I can't remember what he said now. Okay, so something strange happens here because here he makes it dark. So I think, guys, just going to tap like that. So he actually made here dark. Like so. And then here is lighter. Oh, I think I've made a mess of it, but we'll see. So we're going to darken here. Darken here. Darken here. With the 2B pencil. Oh, where was I going? Outwards. It was meant to go this way, not the other way. And then this one goes inside. Da, 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 da. Got erasers everywhere. So we're just trying to create the 3D effect. I'm just trying to darken these sides with the 2B and then we'll go back with the HB. Maybe that way it's easier and quicker. Okay, so after that, then he goes here. So So very light strokes. So I would actually say this is actually easy for beginners, guys. Because he says this is easy sketch for beginners, and I think it is. If I'm entirely honest, which I am. Don't worry, guys. It will look fine. When we are done with this, it will look very, very fine. Just bear with me. Bear with me and it will look fine. And so tomorrow I think I will come on here and we'll draw a witch's hat or a witch or something. Because no Halloween is complete, right, without that. So I suppose that's why I decided to come and do the pumpkin today. So that tomorrow is Wednesday, then there's Thursday, and then Friday is the day. And then that's it. And then that's it for this year. So lighter. This one's actually lighter. Da, 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 to Wonderland. Over the hills and on the... Man, this actually took longer than I thought. Okay, so I think we have darkened it to the best. Just here that I'm not happy with. Let's see if I can do it this way. And then this one has to be darker because this is where it rests. It's behind. So I think here it needs to be a bit darker. I think there needed to be a bit darker, and then over here as well. Then here, dark, dark, dark. I'm using the HB for here. I don't know why. I need to change to this. 2B to make it darker. Trying to do everything he did, guys. Okay, doesn't look quite right. Don't know what I've done that is so wrong. I'm gonna take a step back. It doesn't look right here. So I'm gonna go back here and do here darker. Oh man, I'm not happy with it. My shading is just so bad. Like I said, the good thing with pencils is that you can always erase and start all over again. So I just need to go back but make it lighter. So make it darker but very thin, like so. I think that's how he did it. I think It's looking okayish. And then here is a bit dark light, like so. So what else did he do? Here feels a bit dark. So here is where I have a problem. So I'm going to erase here. Just didn't look right there. And we're just going to draw it to go that way. And then now I can then shade here. And then here goes light. And I think I also need to erase here. Da-da-da-da. So here I'm just gonna go like so. Like so. Over here. And he actually didn't do much to here, so I'm just gonna just lightly. Just like this. And then we just do lights. I think this is the best I can do, guys. I'm trying to do exactly what he's done, but my shading can never be to his standard because I don't know how to shade. I haven't practiced how to shade yet, guys. Okay, so this is where we are, and then what else? Okay, so he actually darkened here a bit. Let me see what he did. Okay, so he darkened here a bit as well. And here. Then here as well. I think just the outwards here. So he then goes here and then presses hard. So where the pumpkin is resting, and then what else did he do? Stay still, stay still. Don't go back, man. Stay, stay. So he makes here dark. And then he makes here really dark as well. 2B pencil. this other side is just going to be light. And then I forgot this bit, guys. So on here, he actually makes it dark. Where the stem is. And then over here as well. And then over here as well. And so then he uses the HB to soften it. So dark light, dark light. Then I can always go back. I hope it's looking very 3D though. So I think I can actually see it. I can actually see it. And it's not that perfect, but trying to see if I can use a HB to enhance the effect of this 3D, because I'm not really happy with the way it is. So I'm just using HB to try and see if I can do kind of like an illusion, like kind of like create shadows, because I wasn't really feeling it the way it was. So perhaps if I just add HB to the side of the 2B, perhaps I can start seeing it, which I think it's actually working, until I learn how to do shading. Simple thing, like when you look at a pumpkin, you're like, wow, this is so easy to do. It is actually easy, but I actually thought a pumpkin is something you can do in like, say, 10 minutes. How come I'm still doing this? No, there's some things that you would see and you'd be like, oh, this is so easy to do. Suppose that's what I thought when I saw this. But it is actually easy, let me not lie. Like, it's actually easy. It's not as hard. You just need to, like, if you want to be an artist, I think, then I think we just need to, like, give it our all and don't rush the process. So I suppose that's what it is. Don't rush the process. . 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . . 。 . . 。 . . 。 . 。 . . 。 . 。 . 。 . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 .
。
And yeah, so I'm also going to do here. So we create a shadow. I'm still using the HB pencil. Oh man, how's it going over the line? So we just softening here, try and create a little shadow to the side of the pumpkin. And that's what I'm doing. And then over here, I think I lost the line. So I'm gonna try and get the line back. I lost the line, so I'm just gonna put it back there and make it a little bit darker. And that's it. That's the end of my journey with this pumpkin. I think I probably need to darken here a bit as well. Just with the HB pencil. Okay, so I think we are done. I think we're done. Just take a step back, and now I'm just going to use the HB pencil to just darken these bits. Like so. Just in case if I've erased some parts of my sketch. So using a 2B pencil just to try and make the parts that I must have rubbed off. Not look rubbed off. And then we'll take a step back. And then that's it. And over here as well. So that's why I always start with light strokes, because when I'm done, I can always go back and just highlight the sketch with a darker shade of pencil. I'm using the 2B for this. In the words of the content creator that I absolutely love watching, he says, everyone was born to sketch, we just don't know it. So if you're watching this and you're wondering, oh no, I won't be able to do this, trust me, if I can do it, then anyone can do it. Because 1 year ago, I never knew I could draw. I picked up the pencil, I drew Tom and Jerry, and ever since then, I've been drawing. And yeah, we all can draw, we just don't know it. So on my platform, I've shared all the contents, all the sketches that I've been drawing. I actually started with my Sketching with Sasha YouTube channel, but because I don't have much subscribers there, so I'm unable to go live there. So that was why I decided to come on my lifestyle channel to share the journey with you guys, just to inspire you. So if you're one of those people that think, yeah, you admire other people's sketches and you're thinking this is just too difficult for me, because I know I was like that. Like up until last year, I never knew I could actually face map someone's face and draw someone that looks like a realistic person, a famous person as well. I just never knew I could do it. So like I keep saying, if I can do it, anyone can. And I suppose that was what's kind of like inspired me to kind of start the sketching, the hacks and tricks, even with cooking as well. Like especially sketching, guys. Sketching has really taught me the art of having patience, because like I've shown in my past sketches, when I started, when I was on live, guys, sometimes I could start a sketch and then I just leave it halfway because I'm like, I can't be bothered, because I lack patience, guys. Like I don't have patience for things. Like if I can't understand something, I just give up and then I start thinking, oh yeah, I'm a failure, guys. Like I failed. But sketching and especially doing it live with you guys has actually taught me that I need to like keep going, because if I don't, then I'll look like I don't want to like say like, for like trying stuff and then giving up halfway. So I suppose that actually motivates me to like, not giving up. um People have different ways to like cope and learn things in life, and I suppose mine is like, I noticed that when I come live, I actually am able to finish a project. But if I don't do it live, then I'll just postpone it for another day. So and I hope that my sketches inspire you guys to go out there. If there's anything you've been meaning to do and you've been thinking to yourself, oh no, I'm not good enough to do this, trust me, guys. Just always remember, if Sasha can do these things, then anyone can do it. Like with cooking, with things that I've learned so much about myself since I started doing content, because like the will I don't want to disappoint people, and that actually inspires me to carry on, if that makes sense. So go out there and try out anything you've always wanted to do. We only have one chance in life. We only have one time on this planet. Like there's no like we'll come back later in life. Just do it. And who cares if it's not perfect? Who cares? So long as you're happy, then that's all that matters. Your happiness is more important than trying to, I suppose that's that thing I've learned, striving for perfection. I start getting frustrated, and I know it's not easy to say, but yeah, don't strive for perfection like myself, because when I fall really hard, guys. So just go out there and try it, and you never know. So yeah, so I think this is it for the sketch of the pumpkin. And would I say it's easy? Yes, it was actually easy-ish to create the 3D effects of a pumpkin. If you guys can see it. So this is how it's come out. It was a bit tricky with the circle, but then when I realized there was a reason why he made it deep this way, because the pumpkin is actually sitting, then yeah, it's all stuck looking right in the end. So this is my take on the pumpkin. in light of Halloween, and we are going to sign it so that I can remember the dates that I did this. And so today is the 28th of October. So at the Lindberghs, 28:10. Wait, today's 28th. Oh my. Do you know, I actually thought today was the 24th. Oh my day. Like literally the penny just dropped. So today is the 28th. So not long now before Halloween. Why was I thinking today was the 21st? It just dawned on me. So today is the 28th. Okay, I see. So guys, this is it. This is my take on the Halloween pumpkin, and I'll try and come back on tomorrow to do a witch's hat, because in my head I was thinking today was the 21st, even though when I started the sketch, I actually said I've not been here for 7 days. The last time I came on was on the 21st, so I think I'm losing track of time and dates and everything. So this was the last thing I did, and then today the 28th, 7 days later, I came on to do a pumpkin. So tomorrow I will try my best when I come back from school, and we're going to sketch some witchetty grubs, whatever. So yeah, so this is it for today's video, guys, and everything could be on my live replay for anyone that is interested to watch it again and to follow along slowly. And I've explained the pencils that I used. I used the HB pencil to start up with, and then I used the 2B pencil to shade. I also used this Fibo Castle eraser. I don't know how long this thing takes before it stops being an eraser. I have no idea. And I actually bought pack of 3. It came in pack of 3, so I think this will probably last me the whole of my lifetime. And I actually didn't use my sharpener because the last time I actually sharpened my pencil. So those are all the things that I used today. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and thank you to my tribes that actually popped in. Thank you to Fanny. Thank you to Random. Thank you to, let me mention the names of the newcomers as well on here. So hold on. Thank you to Enoch. Thank you to Skibidi Doo. Thank you for your comments. And thank you to Make Up For You. And who else? Thank you to Cam Labode. So thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for being a part of my tribe. And if you're not subscribed and you want to join our tribe, you're free to join in. And you can also turn on your post notifications so you get a notification on when we come live. And I also want to give a big shout out to Susan Sullivan. It's been a long time since I saw you on here. I hope you're doing well. And if you do come across this video, just remember we're thinking of you. I'm thinking of you. And I hope to see you someday on here. So take care. And that's it, guys. Love you guys. Bye.